Hello everyone, this is Jaden and Mackie, and this is Kiss My Glassy Antiques, and this is Christmas Eve. Mackie's staying the night with me, and we are peeling these apples that I bought from FFA. I don't really remember how many pounds it is, but we're going to try our hand at making apple butter. I made it a long time ago when I was in high school with my mom, but I don't remember how we made it. So we found a recipe on the internet, and we're going to try it. So McKinley and I, mostly McKinley, are peeling 12 apples, which is approximately 4 pounds. We'll see. And once we're done peeling them, I'm cutting them up into chunks, like pretty big chunks, maybe 2-inch chunks. Putting them in this saucepan, and then we're supposed to boil them down. We'll see how it goes, and we're going to bring you guys with us while we do it. So we're going to peel these, chop them up, and we'll meet you at the stove when we're done with that.
So now we're gonna combine, we already have the apples in here. So now we're gonna put 2 cups of water and boil them until, they're soft.
Yep.
And then you put it on low heat, or, I don't know, low heat I guess.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
And then we'll boil them. We'll bring it to a boil, then turn it down to a simmer, and then we'll simmer them until they're soft. And we'll meet you back after they're done simmering. Okay guys, so we have our emulsion, whatever, stick blender here, and we're gonna puree our apples in the pot. They're now soft. Yeah, soft and ready to go. And then after we blend it, we're going to add our spices and our sugar. And then we're going to just simmer it on the stove until it mounts over a spoon. So here we go. McKinley's going to bring us in close. Never used this before, so here we go. Smells really good. I'm going to bring you guys back when we're done blending it up, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like before we add our sugar and spices. Okay guys, so here's what it's looking like. It looks like applesauce. And then we're going to add 1 3/4 cups sugar. We're going to do that now. 1, 3/4, and then that's sugar. And then we're gonna do 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, but I think I just have 2 teaspoons left, so we're just gonna kind of use the rest of my cinnamon and hope that that was 2 teaspoons. And then we're gonna use a 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. The recipe calls for cardamom, but we don't have any, so we're using nutmeg, and we're hoping that makes sense. We'll link the recipe below that we used. Okay, and then we're going to mix this together, and then we're going to let it simmer until it thickens up to where it will mound over a spoon. So I'll kind of time it and see how long that takes and let you guys know. But I'd say maybe 30 minutes. Hopefully it's just 30 minutes. And then we're going to water bath can these. So I'm going to get the water bath canner on to start boiling because that takes a while. We will see you when it has thickened up for the spoon and when we're putting it into our jars.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you start it?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey guys, okay, so now you can see that it's mounding the spoon. Here, I'll bring it closer to the camera. See how it mounds over instead of just falling off? So now I turn the heat off. It's splattering everywhere. I turn the heat off and we're going to put it into our jars. So I need a ladle. I don't think this one would be better, but to be determined. I think it says it makes 5 to 6 pints, but I don't know how many I have here. And I'm honestly not even sure it's going to fill that many, but We're just gonna fill up our cans. I have a water bath going right now. We're gonna try to leave 1 inch of headspace on this. Then we will wipe down the rim of our jars. And then we'll put our flats on, put our rings on, and you just want to get your rings to fingertip tight. You don't want to over tighten them or it might break your jars. And then I'm going to have to look up how long we water bath can them here. I think it's 15 minutes, but it depends on your altitude, so I'm going to have to Google that and see what ours is. We'll probably end up making another batch at some point because I don't think this is going to be enough. But this is our first time making it, so thought we'd give it a go. Yep. So we're going to fill these jars, wipe the rims, put the flats on, put the rings on, and put them in our water bath can for 15 minutes, and we'll see you when we're done with that. Hey guys, here is our apple butter. We got 13.5 pints, but I actually broke one of the pints, so we now only have 12.5 pints. But it turned out really good. It tastes really good, and I think we got 4 and like a quarter pints per 12 apples. So we made 3 batches of it. So, thank you guys for watching. Again, I think I already said that. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys!
Hey guys, before we end this video, I just wanted to say I hope you all had a Merry Christmas. I hope you guys have a great New Year, and I hope your 2026 is better than your 2025. Thank you guys so much for watching this year. I know that we took a big break, but I hope that we're back really consistent for 2026. That's my goal. But, yeah. I just hope that your guys' 2025 ends well and your guys' 2026 starts well, and that you had a great Christmas with your families, hopefully, or happy holidays, whatever you celebrate, and that you have a happy new year, and that it's better this year than it was last year. So, yeah. Thank you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next year. Bye, guys.